Hi everyone, welcome to DIY Ideas. So today I have this wonderful scarf that I did with 2 threads simultaneously, and my hook size that I used for today is number 12. And this scarf today is gonna look like this. It's super beginner friendly, so if you're looking for a little bit of practice or a more relaxing project or something to get your crochet journey started with, this is the perfect one for it. So I'm going to show you what I used and how I did it. Stay tuned. Okay, so here is the Wonder Ball from Rico Design. So it's called Creative Melange Aran Wonder Ball. It's 200 grams, 640 meters, and you can see how big this is. So there's a lot of yarn in here. It's 51% virgin wool and 49% acrylic. And yeah, I think it's really nice to work with. I've done it before, done different projects with it before, and it's definitely good to work with. So this is, these are the basics. Let's see what else we have here on the label. So if you're crocheting or knitting, you need a 5mm crocheting hook or knitting needles. Since I want to do a double thread, I should double that, and I want it a little bit looser still, so I'm using the 12mm crocheting hook. If you want this exact same color, it's number 14. And now I'll find my 2 threads, so the one from the outside and the one from the inside, and then we can get started. So as I said in the beginning, my crocheting hook is the 12mm one, so this is going to be a pretty big project today. And I have my 2 beginning threads in different colors. That's exciting, so we're going to start with 2 colors right away. So I'm going to do a little slip knot as always, and instead of starting the stitch, I'm going to roll this up this way just so it's neater when I work with it and I make sure there are no twists or knots. And I'll be back in a moment. So of course, when something like this happens, make sure you deal with it first before continuing with your new ball of yarn. So I'm gonna pull my finger out of here, and what I'm gonna do then is basically start a new ball of yarn like this. So just to make sure that you know what I'm doing before I disappear for a bit and return with a finished product. Okay, here is our new ball of yarn. I think it looks even better than the old one, definitely more compact. And we can get started now. So here are the 2 threads still, and now we can use our crocheting hook to make a real slip knot. And what I'm going to do now is start with 15 chains. That's going to be the width of my scarf today. And 10, so 5 more. Okay, this is the width now. And now I'm gonna add 2 chains for the height of the new row. And then we're gonna do a yarn over, go into the 3rd chain from the hook or the 15th from the beginning. And we're gonna do a half treble. So that means we're going through all 3 at once. And each of the chains on the bottom is gonna get 1 half treble crochet. That's what the stitch is called. I think we're about halfway done. Okay, there we go. So you can see what this looks like for now. This is row number 1. Now we're going to do 2 chains for a new row. So this is going to be the start of row number 2. And when you pull these stitches from the bottom a little bit, you can see a lot of room. So the biggest spot that you can find is where you go in and do a new set or an entire new row of half treble crochets. So this time you don't even have to count or go into any stitches directly. You just go into the biggest spot that you can find, which is basically always between the existing half trebles. Row number 2 done, so row number 3 is getting started here, and then we can basically repeat the steps that you already know. So this is why this project is so beginner friendly. You just need 1 stitch to get it. So here is a little update from me a while later, and you can see what this looks like. It's pretty big and really fluffy and soft. So you can see all of the colors on here. Because we're using the doubled thread, the optics are a little bit different than if we were doing just a single thread. So you can see how lovely the stitches are as well. So for example, if you take a look at these stitches here, I think they look really lovely with the 2 colors. And yeah, that's the effect that we get when we use a doubled thread. So this is about 80 centimeters in length right now. I'll do a bit more and then I'll be back. So I have no more thread left, and the cool thing is I was able to finish this row completely, so I don't have a lot of yarn in the end. And yeah, this is what we have. So we are ending with this very light purplish, like lavender shade, and this greenish bluish shade. And this is the very last row of our scarf. So you can see here the size of this, the width of it, and also how thick it is. Even though we used a pretty big hook, this is pretty loose and stretchy, but still it's going to keep you warm in the upcoming cold days. So I hope you enjoyed today's project. Feel free to let me know what you think in the comment section. You can also subscribe to my channel, and if you do, don't forget the notification bell. That way you'll get notified every time I post a new video. So we do a lot of crocheting, some knitting, and also other things, so make sure to check the channel out. Thanks for watching. See you in our next project. Have a wonderful day. Bye!